Yeah, so I'm really happy with the autofocus of the 16mm, and it produces very sharp images, good image quality and really good contrast. The autofocus works great for video also, and I really like the image quality that comes out. I really like the look of a full frame 24mm for photo and video, making this a very versatile lens. It gives photos a unique perspective within the environment and a wide field of view and nice bokeh at 1.4, and gives video a good cinematic feel and my favourite for handheld shots. If I could only have one prime lens for my Sony APS-C camera, the 16mm from Sigma would definitely be it, being the most versatile for photo and video, and I feel that everyone needs a fast prime lens with a wide aperture. So I decided to chuck on the 56mm just so you guys can see the difference between an 85mm full frame equivalent and the 24mm full frame equivalent. 85mm is considered the portrait lens, but I really enjoy shooting portraits with wide angle lenses because you get more environment and you get a different look with the subject. So the 16mm from Sigma is definitely my favorite and most used lens. If you guys like how I edited these photos, there's a free preset down the link below. Make sure while you're down there, like this video, comment what you liked or disliked about the video. Feedback is really important, and subscribe because I'm going to be giving you guys some more presets and more content like this. So guys, like I said before, this lens is super sharp and we're just going to quickly prove that. So here's a test image at 1.4, pretty good, but you only really notice until you zoom in, and you get really good sharpness and good contrast. At f2.8, that's as like sharp and contrast you're going to get it, and then if you move into f11, that's when it starts to soften off. If we check the corners at 1.4, you can see we've got a very sharp image. At 2.8 you can see contrast and sharpness improves. F11 it starts to soften off because of diffraction. You guys can actually see this is a very sharp image that's really hard to get with a wide angle lens, especially wide open at 1.4 and in the corners. So it's a really good buy. 350 bucks, bro. What? So guys, in terms of build quality, it's a well built lens. It is a plastic lens. You do have a very smooth focal ring, even though I don't use manual focus. You have a 67 filter thread, which is a very common filter thread. Most of my lenses are that. And it weighs 400 grams. The size difference between the 16mm and the 56mm is pretty substantial. But the 16mm isn't a large lens by any means. It still fits upright in my camera bag, and it's still a very small lens, and it's definitely an APS-C size lens. This lens is just tiny. This lens is a steal for $350 USD. It's small, light, compact, and also cheap, but more importantly, it has good quality, good autofocus, very sharp. I highly recommend you check out this lens on Amazon. There's also a link down below. If you click on the link, it really helps me out and supports my channel. As always guys, stay happy, stay healthy, and I'll see you in the next one.